that, I'd also do a little bit of story time regarding my journey, working my way to articles. When I started my law degree, I'd already completed my 3-year drama degree at Stellenbosch University. Because I had already studied an undergrad degree, and because my undergrad degree was communication based, I believe that when I started my law degree, I had already acquired a lot of the softer skills that law firms are looking for when they are choosing a candidate for articles. So from day one of my law degree, it meant that I knew very clearly what area of the law I wanted to specialize in, which was intellectual property law, after having done my homework and uncovered that media law or broadcasting law, I couldn't just get into it from the get-go. It's those areas of the law where you need to specialize in it, and then depending on, you know, the law firm you're at, the client base you develop, then you specialize in those areas of the law. But intellectual property law, I could specialize from the outset, and because it is a creative area of the law, I was very much interested in it. And then what that meant was, from the get-go, I knew my vision, I knew what I was working towards, and I was very intentional about everything I did. So that meant which courses I really invested in, which tended to be, the corporate focused courses, as opposed to things like criminal law. I was very conscious about networking and everything I just spoke of earlier. And then how this played out was, after my first year, which I believe I then made it onto the dean's list, then headhunted by ENS. I was contacted by Ceded. Even though I didn't end up going on to complete my articles at either of these law firms, what was clear was that I got noticed by law firms as a law student from a very early stage in my law degree, from essentially the first year of my law degree. Tips that I've shared with you are really golden. Do implement it from as early as possible in your law degree, and it will stand you in good stead. Even though I was at an excellent general litigation law firm, and the time that I was there, I immersed myself in litigation and other areas of the law that I practiced there during my 1 year and 5 months. When the time was right, I was able to secure articles at an IP-specific law firm, which essentially meant that I ended up ceding my articles from the general litigation law firm to the particular IP law firm that I secured articles. So having remained fixated on the particular vision that I had for myself, the remaining 6 months of my articles, I finished there. I was retained as an associate. I eventually was promoted as a senior associate, and I did that against all the odds stacked against me, given that I had not started my articles at an IP law firm, but rather at a general litigation law firm, and I really ultimately wanted to do IP law. So this was part 3 of my series on how to secure articles of clerkship in South Africa. I do have part 4, which is my final part of the series, so do check back in for that. I will cover in that particular video things like how to go about securing vacation work, how to ensure that your CV is on point, LinkedIn, how to get active while still being a student, and all of those lovely topics.